Okay. This is the part where I yell in so much pain. A fax machine that I've had for so long has broken. Now, that could be a good thing, but it's, you know, where do we start? So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We'll come to the fax machine a little later on, because I want to show you what's happened here. See, the window's been left open, and I think what's happened is there's been a bit of a flood. Not only has that happened, spiders everywhere. The till works. That's the main thing. Everything seems okay. Nothing's too corroded. Well, the till's just to add to the nightmare, but not as much as what's to come. There's a lot of damp on the workbench, to be honest. Everything just nearly ruined. I've used that to measure the bit of wood. I've got 20 meters. I've just tried drilling in. See if I can put in a little bit of a groove there. Just why I have my two hands bare. Oops. We nearly had it then. How can I do this hands-free? Nearly had it then. Hey, I've got it. Right. So basically, 20 meters on this wood here. Cut that. It's no problem. Right. I can nail that in. No problem. Drilling. No problem. Sharpen the other saw and start a screwdriver, so I can use the screwdriver. I can thread that in, measure the hole. Another issue I've got is, see, my switches are damp. All my switches are dry. Could take that out, that would. But round here, under here, it's all where round the till, that's damaged. All most of the papers are damaged. Most of them are surviving, but paper doesn't really once that gets damaged, once that corrodes, you get really, really bad corners. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put all this into the wallet, see what's gonna survive and see what isn't. Might as well do that while I'm you see, the issue with paper, just a little bit of damp that gets on it. And you have to bin it then. Oh crap. Which, you know what I mean? Oh, I've not even folded that. Wait a second. You see, that's not got a rip in it, but it won't be able to. You know, you can't even. Once you've got a rip in it, you can't even fold it. Just. So the only way I can save most of my cash, sound like Mr. Krabs from but the only way you can save your cash, and I can probably buy new refillables, that's what I've had to do, and I'll just have to remember that paper money can't, any form of paper can't live in the till, because it's just going to get damaged otherwise. I mean, coins are more or less bomb-proof, unless they're like your old style coins and you want to save them. But you see, even then, anyway, but you can see everything's corroded on this desk. Everything's corroded. It's you know, but I'm going to get to the very last thing now. Let's see how much of that I've done. Oh, so I've done quite a fair bit of that, right. 2:59 PM. Right, I've got an hour left, so... Right. I've done the worst thing imaginable. This is the worst of my worries. I'll get it all opened up. See inside there where it's all corroded. Underneath, you've got the buttons on top there. Underneath where your cartridge would go in and your fax would come out. Yeah, damp has got into this, but I think more than damp has got into it. I don't really want to be fixing this thing because, as you can see, I've got it all open. Close her up. This is where the hell starts, right? Turn around. Oh. Turn around and you can see at the back there where all the corrosion is. I have done the worst thing you can do, and I've turned her on. She makes a magical sound. I'm not going to do it for the video just because the amount of damp. It's beyond repair. Do you know what I mean? And it's it's a absolute desk hogger. Absolute desk hogger of a machine. You know, you've not just got the fax, but you've got the foam bit as well. And it's just real dampness, you know. It's taking this thing apart would just be stress alone. I mean, I have had this thing plugged in, so I'm going to take a picture and I'm just going to get a thing written on it. I can just write on it because I'm going to ditch it, so I'm not even going to play with it anymore because it's just an absolute, you know, it's just absolute corrosion. You don't want to use something that's absolutely corroded. So hence why when I've done it here, I'm gonna get that window shut, and that's what's happened. It's basically this, you know, it's happened. So we're keeping that phone there. Luckily, touch wood, there hasn't been anything that's been corroded. But I don't know where, if it's the sockets or the plugs or what. But it's broken, and I mean, I think this just got like a little bit damp, but anyway, that's all to show you. We're in We're in Dad's shed here. There's my drill down there. Just been doing some builds. We're turning half of this shed into what Dad is, into a garage for Charles. So we're trying to get a trailer stored in here, so customers' materials as well. That's a nightmare. We're looking for somewhere where we can store some scaffolds, so yeah, just a bit of a nightmare, but we got all that to do and that to do. Dad's given us a fair bit of work, so thanks, Dad, for giving us more work.